say ye break and you say be a own or crowd. But how are we investing in the citizens? Say woman orientation. Na say nipa kono ye well informed. Na uhu de kwa. Because you have to inform the person to know what is happening. And say bia, Rebecca say bia a short for and say a number of people, I don't know whether it's out of ignorance and almost shedder. Say the nyoma air kosono, and now they are not well informed.
So they are not seeing the said growth and development, the said progress the NPP has chalked in their lives. You see,
it depends on who is talking. You see, me, what I've been saying is this. Say, enemre, unam krum, na say, unye juma. Na, when to me, unye skilled. Na unye juma ya. You don't blame the present government. Who blaming Nipa 10 years back? What say life? Do you know why I'm saying this? Say me teach anything I make us. Because woman akola educational. So ma educational, demand driven. Me ma educational akola ni we school or di benye juma. You don't just train people say who more education keke. Yes, or because school ni we are onye juma. And whoever did that, went to me and streamline career path of Nkwalano. And I went to me and restructure career guidance. Nkwalano who say, this is what I can do. This is my aspirations. These are my career goals. And no man Nkwalano abu apitin because obi we invest obi and say ejuma ben na obit me I kono kwa confused. Oni ma dey potin kra dey okosuan dey so dey. But you see in this present government with our present education minister, send me education and me kasa. Also I want to restructure career guidance and counseling in Ghana because that is our goal. Because he training Nkwalana, yani industries in kasa, yani nkrofon kasa who say na ye pe. Nti mun training san Nkwala we na ye nye adwuma mamo. You don't just train Nkwala say nkosua de keke. We don't do that. Nti mun yes ana counselors ni wo mu di ehia na omo kasa no. Now we say, oh, these are the workforce we need. Now yetumi aboa. And it's a government aba. Now we invest in the youth in such that obi ankana ne maami anane papa nim say akura no kura betumi akọ school edu baby. Because we want to be school finish chess obi abetumi to school fees.
Yeah.
That one we should know. Now the government needs to introduce free TVET, technical and vocational skills. So one go school dakura because we share a qualification framework now. Even if you have not been to class 1, we bet me started TVET with the first level, proficiency level 1, or proficiency level 2, or certificate 1, or certificate 2. You can even progress to university. We bet you so kuta on sanwe juma. Into obi oye sani chese nipa or dream Nkwala say, I want in the near future to see say akole bia wako SS kwa na wako bikwa ukuta on sanwe juma. We bet me aye dia surviving. This is a government who thinks about the people. But because Obi asset life some years back, not this time, no, wunya skilled. Now wunya baby ube to me fix it yourself. Now be blaming the pana wabase say because the person has already damaged your life before this time. So why do you blame the present government? And that is why I make us say they might not be well informed. Nti omu to me kasa di atem not in frustration e ko gu obi so. Because obi wa they said the eken e bia no no papa so e teacher ni and an papa so nko e bibi foforo and okoko e ni nji no the frustration gu ni kunu so akwa say ni kunu na ye ba ni refi say nipa na o invest in education na wama ene o baby an ni nji na wo bend o frustration omo ya around you ana mebua ni bu o de before to me ko you are to me the corner yere so. These are some of the things me who be say omo kasa bebre na me say it is because they are not well informed.
You feel some people are not well informed about the education, the course. Would you say your government is actually truly reformed the educational sector?
Some can be actual because when they started the free
people are complaining still about curriculum, books, exercise books. Textbooks are Emma can't. Just recently, Charles was complaining about yesika suppliers said you would deliver in your schools so SHS in the KK count. These are concerns people continue to raise.
Fine,
for a free SHS. Parents are complaining, say, I told the people have a band of school 1.5 months. No about better if you 1.5 months and I said 2 months. These are questions surrounding the year educational sector. With the reforms, would you say true and true? Say your government has truly reformed the educational sector?
You see, we can be big sure say if the people are not well informed, they talk like that. You see, it's about the content. Akola go school because we started saying mission irrigation from class 6. Me go university, me masters na no muka the same irrigation. Brofuna and assistant, but the same concept is the same concept. You see, it is educational system is such that you to me break addition. Send a keep in school because I can't be in school in 3 years time. So they should talk about the content because even as a developed country, who mark test and our exam, it is the continuous assessment and project work. Bema kolana ye innovative. Now we be an advance so make me say, and solving the immediate problems in your community. That is education. It's not about kwanu kosko ayama kwan na wabefie. So the content be say and then me call SHS. Me say children are more happier than some time back because oti ho no ye be pam no so onkodin registration fee. Ye be pam no so onkotua ni school fees. Na akola na ha frustrated, timid, na ne yemu hihiro. And now the children don't think about those things anymore. And as a parent, Bobabe school 6 weeks now, in kind of normal circumstance. Akolana koko so be or ya Greek or ya medicine or ya baby. Bobabe fear 6 weeks, That is the time question so practical because it is not the theory. Wafa, and yes, she said na make us into work as a restructure career. Say me accountant na make us career services your friends a provider. And na make us say inka ye be na be ya enka theory dey no say e kitwe bi because you see in shota fa anwa na fefe bibi block ye nkan wie see akan wie but what is the practical aspect of it na nka wo ba practically na kwana nso esua enti no ye can say ye can education stakeholders no parents so kan enti wo say wo ba ye sa dey or ye medicine wo abafia wo dey na touch a friend say private clinic bi na okwakusua the practical aspect of it. I won't say because of a friend said titi mentality why I dream.
But I'm out for not in that regard.
And I make us a Colombian. You see, that is what I'm telling you. That say if a minister is saying that you should restructure, and yes, I won't say your democratic dispensation. Won't to me sorry preoccupy implement BB. About parliament, about policies, about stakeholders engagement and all that. And say no good for people to understand. Because of you are not or kasa, I didn't know Colania exams. I didn't know Colania say wafa. If it is a exams be seen a ne exams no dia na ya mai. The better try exams not through theory a ye den na mai maybe so. Akwa be we university still. Bon say edwuma bi anka obesua anka wie ya anka oye bibia ye no. If you say we university we no say if dem ikosua driving na makoka boat. Is that how it should be? No. And make us a practical aspect quite very important. Into back school 6 weeks no question theory. Attach the child to the practical way hands on than they be in classroom. Classroom. There's not a classroom be reading.
But you mentioned about the collaboration between the industry. I mean, other stakeholders within the educational sector. So, the collaboration between schools and the industry.
Yes.
So that collaboration, how far has it gone? Because you're mentioning of Sabofrana Tenefia now at least because of according to TB, it was so Timmy Eden and Saye in your senior Hununi, Sa and Kitahudi at that modi at that schools, any industry mono at saying because mammy be what one on one to me who say, oh, I had was a banner continue compare.
We started with said 2 years ago in a government institute. Technical and vocational education and training, TVET. Oh yeah, no free TVET. So that is where we are starting from.
Okay.
Until when the policy comes up, I think early January now about. We won't say we involve all other schools. No, muso become, but once the technical schools in the no more started that. But also I feel as I are formalizing. Ni year. Akure biano. Until most technical schools in Akran makwanya or makwan. Oko be a friend workplace experience learning. Into office school money e makwan pe no ko. Into ho ni nyina so e ko check yɛkɔ marke no yɛkɔ bibia nti nkakra nti wotum sɛ idea papa na fa ɔde ba no very good nti yɛnso mu yie na ɛno no ɔmo si ɔmo huye na nkakane no wo de wo ba kɔ adeɛ edwuma ɔkɔ edwuma ra so ɔbɛgye ni say adeɛ akwara no besua within 6 months ana 1 year yɛsɛ na ma ne tena 3 years yɛsɛ kɔsi nneɔma kɔyɛ aduane kɔyɛ sɛ ne nyine twa Mrs. Akwalansi class 1 dakora you can access the TVET education na usu wenye bibia ye and say what anne na say we di 25 we di bibi na say nipa na o invest in education we more right education tin ama enne wunye adwuma ya you don't blame nipa or put things in place
but your government but your government promised of creating more jobs.
Yes,
to the extent say you betimi akwa nipa bi no munim de efra monone no mabo mama ababa be adwuma
nti
omaba be adwuma abuso wo man mu no.
Okay.
As we speak now, you know, baby, unemployment rate is 13.8%. Some even believe say it could be more than that. Now, say
unemployment rate next baby, amumunya mudifiana.
Because
me me phones.
Phones. Patch the AI.
3.87%.
Really?
Of the youth. And we share 2016
of any of the youth may count the entire working age population.
You see, but what do
not just the youth.
But my brother, what do you mean by unemployment? That is the question I've been asking people. So how can you be unemployed? What do you mean by that?
Obi oni ejuma.
Ejuma be.
Obi a oni ejuma ye enya sika enfam free mu. People can also be.
Who can send baby? The time. But
Obi oni ejuma ye.
Obi a onye ejuma.
Onye ejuma.
Good.
Oni ejuma ye.
Eno unemployed. Sana who define no. Enti obi a yemfa say we ko sua ade na odi ni nimdie trading online eno unemployment and
oh there be so no oye
ejuma but who bisa ni so oye ejuma den no be ka je
so and then me share be me share be man kan tell me so oye ejuma.
But you see, let me tell you something. Na make say people should be informed. No me hu ade a friend say ye be friend say unemployment because obi fu say makọ invest we me ko sua banking enti ma ba na me ride uber no me nye adwuma because of fu say ne your friends say aspirations any ni dream any ni goal na nka opese o achieve ye enti ohun ni hu so onye adwuma even if he's making money or making income he doesn't see it as a job. Enti say me man be interview now Uber na should I take your word for it?
Debbie.
Yes, and
because you're working.
Yes, and that is what I'm telling you. Ghanaians be so they no omo friend say obi nye dwuma because obi kra wo ho we ko sua masonry we ko sua carpentry we ko sua bibi obi tumi friend bra be medwuma ma me any sa artisans in trunk tinkite wo mo so oba we bebu okọ nso bi say na say me nye dwuma. You see, because me I cannot just imagine. Let's speak the truth. So obi betumi atena Ghana 24/7. They be otifie say onye hwe. No aka say me nye adwuma because Ghanaians are not like that. Ebia ade na oye no. Ohun mi say enye ni dream ade na oye so he doesn't see it as a job. That doesn't mean that the person is not engaged in any economical venture. Me that's how I see it because minim say Ghanaians nyɛ sa lazy say obesora not ho. Sa 24 hours na 1 year between 6 months between 2 years not towards one year. No.
You don't believe it?
Me see Ghanaians are not. Why? Yes, I don't believe. I live with Ghanaians. I live with people. Me, I've never seen it in my vicinity where I live. Me because of the political position. I don't see it. Say, obi to on your she. Obey BB, but ebia income na dey na dey bread no na enye. It is a government creative avenue. Say mama mu electricity. Na say enkoye dum so. Obeka say because of doom something to me be me salon. Me ni sika me de be kwakoto generator. Enti me to me nye adwuma. Yes, e no dey meeting ase. But the government a creative avenue. Nigerians go from kromo ba. So mu be you see a light because a constant. E dey aye adwuma ma obi ko aye solar. Onya your friend saying clients because you feel say a light a constant. So why should I go and invest in expensive solar? You get me? But Nigerian go be solar because on light na enye constant. Na say when you constant electricity obetumi dey aye bibia aban no waboa we invest in a way obetumi nye bibia ye or this your friend saying free SHS ni TVET buy ya tuition free unto ukoda boarding house kwa unto boarding fee ni ade nyina obi o won sabe boa no sa sika na wan fan to boarding fee no obetumi invest in bibi dia yedwuma into we create avenue na ma because me say me nua o ka baby ni ma mienu say enya freeway e de bank e bia me as a teacher me to me cause say home betra me chese me show but because me nim say me ntua tuition me nye we na provision spend na me nya de amom wo de akọ I was comfortable to go and pick them bank am the school fee nya de kan ka bia me nye so these are some of the avenues ye create a wo su nipa no government me create sa de ma wo so e be boa hwe me ko tamale me hwe dual carriage a wo ma ye wo ho na nkrofo ton ade na kro no anadwo 11-12 nyana nipa nemu business was going on near there me too say even that thing no creating it created jobs among nkrofo because that time na e dark na e tum no now to me nkonko but lighting system and the nature of the place ni man who say e why e da ho plane and me so metumi aye business bi na so even na kra so dual carriage routes ayaye wa ha eye bi wa jinga no eye bi opokwase eye bi kwa kaneshi muso amusi ye hu hwe nti kaneshi dia mu nam tan bi atwom kwe nti no so mu hu ana mu du wa mu she dark glass ana mu du ana bia e fense sa de esi ana kroma etu e fense eclipse just eye me nwanwa we shouldn't do that when we say ade ekoso because me can't just say me teacher in secondary schools and one 680 and then secondary schools 930 it's all catch him say government way buy on fe bin kan wa me nti wase because you can compare placements books ni nyina we dey compare years ni nyina natural say that time na you placing kwala how many schools if so we see secondary school be an kan kra STEM schools na yes in so 11 STEM schools na yes 9 na complete and kwala kom 2-3 na kan is ongoing even baby I mean me edman chen ho kra yes bi wo eastly go now we see who twem na we see me hu ye aden na obekasasa because the very
Ghana for binu mo but e bo apayo
yes but you see the very first thing as a government and anipa we betumi ayama akwala bia is to invest in akwala no the future career na future career and education kan technology kan vocational kan and technical training so kan na the government na bana or yes ade we nyina invest in the people so that they would be every citizen will be useful to him or herself and to the country. That is all a government should do. Because you can't say unko chase kaman ko for kwa nipa this kana man so unko chiche no ko be fa on fa mrew and team mom so invest in education na say in training in technical education in STEM na kwala bia enya bibia oya onko sre obi ade no onko ye hwe so even that say Ghanaians hu hwe kura and no pempo no omo fanda na akufo adwase just that.
Happy 90.9 FM na so so njuma de ne pa ho da ben ye nuaba gift mensa odina moma the new patriotic party ye train say Eric Sosu was so drew her ya drew hanyane and still on Nyanru studio ha Eric, good afternoon going out to you but yamran komo twetwe ene ye was here twetwe so particularly with atu Asian de no ye fra atu Asian de no a na ya twe ye ni ahwe OSP owura kisia jabin lawyer ne semo no so dia to about a judge or so tena ma Mrs. Ada Pansem no so on pesa judge no ebinom wo ka se ase OSP wo yiyim na ensempi o hanka OSP wo so nani edi akire nene omonte ase se ma Mrs. Ada Pansem no nko a no yesi wo so obi akire Mamini wadwen first and foremost on Atuasian dealing 15 years with hard labor. Mamini wadwen oh whatever.
Yo me that say. Atuasian. So hwe Atuasian sema. Now hwe say NDC for epese almost support move na aya medwen ho a me won kakra.
NDC for support move no.
Just say almost support say nka papa ntina wa na just nka me njeli no. That is what I actually want to say. But maybe I'm not enough. just answer almost kasa against it. Why? Obi ono single-handedly. Bank of Ghana, because Bank of Ghana banks ni nyina no. A woman say wo the capital be ko ye be hwe answer ama wa start operating. Who operating e ko foma no mo be hyemu ama. So Gina fa kika wona fa because nkrofo sika na gu. Now you to me the 680 million at the amount. Now we to me squander say sika no. Na say mo the same people say president and friend say Bank of Ghana actually within COVID time na abani ho akere because government ni can be say e be ye say economy be ko form ni asan building up chance nipa na wo mu be wu wo hwe other countries kura no mo wo sika kwhwe nipa wu but on support e eno mo kan wasem sika na dey support Ghana say what evidence say sika no aban nipa bi ne di ya bebo ni din because want to me kan jam say edwuma ma ye wo no ye nyina ye NPP and ye nyina ye NDC at least there are few people also share party na obi krampo ye neutral ye bibi na nya obeka enti mo am kram beka na ma evidence say we no ye say na hu na nye say tra na no wodi di obi atam but nipa single handedly etumi ono ko afase sika no abra eye nkrofo sika na odi sa bed na sa beto aban so say aban tua se sika no ma sa nkrofo say na be ya wo sika nhia na wo nipa no minim ade a wo pa kire enti ono no mfa se sika no me mfa ni ntum no mfa ni no nka so di ko bie bank for abroad bank na wo mu na nkasa egu enti me nkrofo yes argument I actually don't understand them because for me obi biara whether we NPP ni we dey be nkala o so we NDC so we whatever na say wo pese we bank na we dwuma bi na obefa kwan so abo o man ne kro no na say investigate uni achiwa na e de watuma me I don't have any problem with that of course why not. So why you born in kwan e be investigating na say your evidence e just say would dis abon na Ghanaians sa na omote omodo omanu kasa bibre ye kan say wo hu bibi bra na beka kra on person obeka because obeka can say na wo kokan ni pe ye be ni say kona koka na adekro na wo be it is because people just talk because answer na because we public service answer na obey you obey the crown who build the dossier because we to me sorry preoccupant kasa
where you at
enti wo so nim so be ye boni no wo troto wo kofa na danfo na wo photocopy ni o ma bi na wo ye can't have evidence ni bra na wo yi ni nyina pie ni ache but say want to me nya sa na we be kan tra de na ye so sa na e be fa no enti we die ya investigations e huma wo kra why you fortunate ya mo payment plan say tu escan na pese wo busu na ukoto land wo himfa osu ko ye galamsey ukoto uko ewe enu nyina na uko akoye no but sikana wafa na esitua enu de untua ubu aban na nimtia and to me that is how I support the issue so why you boni nko ade a na obedi boni de na me bisa say into onu say sika bebrebe of fine no and this if we no be demonstration tia no.
There is a school of thought the real culprit behind whatever it is that transpired Brana Capital Bank some elements who are affiliated to the New Patriotic Party and you see it looks as if my mom was a board the board of Capital Bank as of that time.
Okay, board of governors.
Yes.
Okay.
No more Capital Bank. I mean the board of Capital Bank.
Governing board.
Okay. Of Capital Bank. Omo rather should have been prosecuted.
How?
Along a year ura actuation. But the argument, this school of thought around say because there seems to be one sympathizer amongst the board and Asanima. Your prosecution entity.
Well, I mean to me no nyadwe. Ada transfer esi no ni ano. Nkrofo ka board ho. Na say transfer sika brem. Na say ofu say we fa bom din. Ada na nko abeji boni na to ho so. Because you were given the chance to speak. Enye friends and military tribunal you can say friends head mistress disika beze disika ni achi omugu ye time amu dwani binu dwani court na kudi wana no this one you were given the opportunity who were lawyer and everything if who evidence say sikana ye transfer bi mo obi ni ade why won't you say it now nko abekwa akodem nti omo amutite nche keka no omo evidence omo nkan because why would atwesi nko abe face prosecution, no, and all others are almost kind of who no. And is it Atuesian who is covering them or who? Have their names been mentioned over? Yabu Bomudin. When they were going through the court proceedings, Yabu Bomudin almost count say any pay, sa charge when you're the bono, and I say any pay when you're the bono. Did you hear something like that? I mean, we cannot, you see, as for hearsays, they offer. And you'll be able to me at San if you can be. They're not smooth, they no can. But the real issue is that, say, many are twisting. Many governing board, yeah, they're not meaning say, a buying, a discovery to watch a chairman, Ubia. I'll mention their names. I didn't say I'm in prison. But what can I not to me, dear? Yes, one can accept it because I can't soon twist, I don't know who accept it.
So the plea bargain call for 90 million. Utiamu a year 37 million Ghana cedis. Because I'm around 53.
Yes, so whoever was part of he should mention that because me just say me ni ho. Nti say me fan say me ni obi akoye drum bi. Na say aba say echa me nkoa me nkofesi. What me say? Ebo mudin. So why won't he mention those names? No, obi or outside the scope never be body. So me not once in there me fan ye juma. Ufu says any pana ya there nipa nankasa ya chi no. You should know omwa oni omo ye. But the people are saying that Atuesi and this uncle for any year. So why wouldn't he mention their names? Would you maybe think outside the box? Say why would he keep quiet? Why would
the perhaps protecting them?
Was he
protecting them?
Why? Why would he protect them? For what? No quite genuine guazi. Over. Idea why you know? Say protect will be no quite genuine guazi. Now it's be a bit affecting woman, a bit affecting you in the bush and far. Then he didn't do well. Because we share at two force in their air. Now we share ambulance or koto there in the Katobe Sisiha. Some more no we do some crab and home bitiaka. So with that you can even sense that maybe he had something to do with those people.
What year upon 98.9.
And it's a crofon so move to feed Dubai and come to free Ghana. Kebechi or Maka.
Do you feel that we should have given him enough time? I mean, additional time for him to actually pay the 90 million Ghana cedis to government.
Additional time to when? Because you see,
because he had made a commitment.
Yes, but you go to court, he be sound. Say, Edena, how are you going to pay the amount? And see, one more terms of reference. We may go into agreement. We may go into contracts. And I will be so back and almost so there so because you catch us a ton assets. And can say if you on the assets quite. Meanwhile, now you are still going to open another bank. Hey, not to bet me to yes, can I then I will sign so could be a bank for. I will him so the cafe now won't because to say the saying goes no. So what you say, I will him the obina. So you should have paid with Zansi can you know who not say who said the other things I'll be to me to generate other income for you to also operate in some other way. Fair enough, you could have done that. But who this scanner to maybe I would call before Abraham would do Bank of Ghana. It doesn't work that way. You should have paid them
98.9.
But one year, I say move because you need to be your way. That's how I see it. Sana mimi huno.
Happy 98.9 FM Nasukuso Tieno. You can people are sending in messages, asking questions. Which NDC official says he's against the jail of the man? Okay. Game Boy GH. Game Boy GH, good afternoon going out to you. Game Boy, well, not the other buyer. If one thing I hate about you is that you don't scrutinize the politicians. What do these people then end that so-called when did they end the so-called doom? So she keep mentioning it as if they are the ones who fixed it without giving credit to the previous administration. Okay, and you're sitting there, you know the facts, but you're keeping mute. Why? Okay. Emmanuel M. Awole from United States of Kissamano say if you're giving education to the society and you are not paying teachers well, the school becomes useless. But tell Madam Gifty to stop telling lies. that the students are happy. Emmanuel M. Awuli, dia odi esuma ebaye no. Okay, so this one is from David Ahead. Say, I don't understand Madam Gifty's logic of education. I just can't comprehend David Ahead. Dia odi esuma ebaye no. Ibrahim Bafo Pau Apentino says, if watching you live inside Asham in regards to Amafrin Poma Esquire, incoming member of Parliament for Sinai West constituency, but as you can send your messages. Some people are asking questions on some of the and Anu December would to regarding education. Emmanuel M. Awuli or say Suku no Utiaka Emankodano Kuskuna Satre for Wamaketia and said that in Chaya. School Nyadia Abitimi Aye. And I think that he's making this statement in reference to the NTC in someone Betuja about last week. Said Ghana stands to lose over 10,000 teachers because Omu from Memu at the Aquaman and the Aquacope a Juma Aye Ewoho. Game Boy J. Semi Musa said one day the NPP solved him, so he would want to know that as well. But let's start with the education bit before we go to OSP Office of the Special Prosecutor, and then some about Betuja. And it's actually linked to Enra fixing the country movement press conference. It looks as if the Office of the Special Prosecutor was trying the Nasi all year Airbus saga and home. In Tieneno, November 16th, 2023. Every the premises of the Office of the Special Prosecutor. The office of the former president of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. I'm saying we can box the two and have a conversation around that. But to the education bit.
Okay.
Business for
Offer. So I'm saying, maybe people are not well informed. Maybe education much. Offer. Maybe a train when NDC time. We teachers training college and then college of education.
Yeah.
We now about now chadia. We the chadia be say mfie miensa. E be 3 months. 3 months pay policy. We the ye adwuma 4 years, 5 years. You say o sale entua arrears. Na amount 3 months. We ni kwan bi anso ade be kwakoje di aka.
Nka back pay.
Yeah, David any osa 3 months pay policy by the any osa. Even we adwuma na ko promotion. Na say promotion even say see etua wo cap we promotion wo arrears say na wo 1,000 cedis say I got 1,002 some 200 na da so sometimes you working in them depending on whoever is delaying so almost shed on be say they delay say na di 1 year no mam 3 months na 9 months ni na shiegu almost about 3 months pay policy you see na me permit say teachers spend a day say na all government workers na 3 months pay policy no ni refi teacher ni ben and one better say into Yanikaye. No, say teachers say go out and offer minimum be no age more cocoa board. We need visa lottery call US or Koye. Meanwhile, me na me share na sit in the car or them can am say in kind of coins obeko. It depends on the individual. Obi wa told you abruchi chen ko nko. Obi so ot won na dwi nyina so obeko abruchi. And so ye adwuma say o jan teaching ko abruchi nko kira de no kra. Onim so the dollar ban o sesan e be bebre no obeko. And you offer more fat teaching kwan fan yasem because every sector in Kofo to kwan kwa bruche all the time. And this our brofonity ho. Na say edu mribi no because of industrial booming. And tin on beso be wo me a me nwo me ye adwuma me pese me wo me nufu be say any san nyoma and am say so me lose youth. But in Africans there ye wa wo ma yakoma to ye yam. And no say we are seeing all on a nyina ye dia. And some say America and some other country, here teachers. Near when be in abundance. Near corner say still yen lose.
Your teachers in abundance.
Of course, you have 48 training colleges. Every year you produce teachers. Every year 48 teacher training colleges. Every year you produce teachers.
Attrition rate AI. Within the teaching force.
Yes, I know I can't.
Because we may produce, but the number of people who will stay on and teach.
You see, and it all depends on policies because the government is training, we're investing in training, and there are a number of years or the most. If you're 4 years, and some will be 2 coin and I'll be baby because don't mean restrict to be some money into coin. but why invest in that person or number of years would be man say on fan saving. Yen I call training college VA. Now you say was a number of years I would be save. I want to mean fit teaching service. Now so be so fit teaching service for age more bank. Or be fit teaching service for age more judicial service. And see, there's that movement. People can move from one way to the other. And
so the movement outside to you is not necessarily because they be attracted from more money or market you or more gen and shed on your side.
Well, I will call schools at your home. And never call schools not teachers a pack your cars or be much.
I'm a brand of Macum and son, a 9 teacher for.
Okay, no, some more cars.
Debbie.
Maybe I almost start age manche.
I almost started macho.
Okay, it depends. Will be a person sit down as our talker. This was a better cancer with sit down.
I'm said you on chair cry close to about 20 years.
Okay, so it depends. But be brave or cast. Be brave, see your man because of fee. And you see, Obi or two can want to me catch him. Now, no, I can't say teachers in Tuamukai feed a bay. Oh, brother say, Nana Kufado buy any teacher space one. You wouldn't ha, and Uncle Focus on Mupecola. Your mom 15% and nature government to be 2 salary with all the economic hardships, or bet 2 salary with 30%. No money Ghana. And you can say in Tuamukai, maybe in Tiasse. Say na NDC near Tuamukai, and a NPP buy na Yatisu. Is that what the person is saying? And your own come out clear. Teacher Ben na yen tuanika ye na teachers ababe catch room say e komode omo. Offer, you should stop all those things. And teachers are more offer me sir 3 months pay policy no time NDC wo na will be a 5 years na man 3 years. Did they talk about it? Did they talk against it? Or they accepted it?
So
and so and ye for obi we dwumem. Ye for obi we dwumem a offer ye tua wo sika nyina ama. Obi enu a ye fan no during NPP time ba be catch them say oye adwuma 2 years ye share the pay wie ye ana 1 year ana 6 months I the pay ye man 3 months ye man full salary everything. And to me the all can I don't know what he's talking about.
So I was attempting to find some information on the attrition rate.
Okay.
Now there was a publication by by Ghana Web. Now, was it Clement Park alleges that it's an allegation 15% teacher attrition rate. Ministry of Education debunks claims on high teacher attrition rate. Public to disregard that. So the 15% claim was made by Dr. Clement Park. The ministry came to clarify. Now, this is the clarification of the ministry in a statement signed by its spokesperson because go out and clarify that the number that accounts for a difference in the total number of teachers from 2019 to 2021 is 34,434 and not 44,000. So there is a difference. There is a portion and as a proportion of me free. But as to the reasons why I'm afraid, like you were mentioning, as we speak now, we cannot actually yet tell that. But young call a yasama na edun komo OSP Office of the Special Prosecutor. Ebino bonabaso. Ebino so bonachi said Jumedia would in us need a year because enra fixing the country movement. One more air central phone share more no the air to just say one more TSS Airbus investigations the Office of the Special Prosecutor for a very long time. Office of the Special Prosecutor and for Biama Metu da or tre Sabian Shimunu with Timmy every inti enunti on Bayotre on the 16th of November 2023. Omo copycatia the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Mufiwa one more call a yaman penida damahama ne office no makwa copycatu ho. Yemfa embo a year ninsamwa a Office of the Special Prosecutor naka say panyini baako na nkoko tena ye ma misisi da passem so no enya de a wo peno ne ye assess na dwumadi a wadie over a period of time now.
Okay, so a special prosecutor senior enkrofo ehwese oche ondi ni ye as a country no yen nyina ya accept democracy and the rule of law. Na rule of law no so no upe obi ho asem na upe evidence a offer. It is not that easy. They said me catch you. Obi wa kro nim kra on kan kire. Odi esie. So it becomes very difficult. So oh sorry ana wa ko jeli obi. You don't do that in a democratic refined and decent societies. So we should na wunya your friends say concrete evidence because ebe ani wo say wudi nipa no be kwa akotum. Nature fresh we be buy just say onye hwe say woni begu as ana me bo.
Yeah.
Yes, enti no sometimes no I na say nipa nso nya abotre kakra. Me for me metian maybe my dream very different from other people because of the nature of my job say as a counselor. Again no yen shedan impose your dream on nkrofo so enkeka asem ntu obi so a won shedan ni evidence and won nipa ni ndi nkuta won hu say neti and say neti. Anti no me gidi say omu make sa move na fine. So no na bia oye lazy kakra ana on keka ne ho a on party so on keka ne ho.
Well, office of the special prosecutor here, Juma.
Oh, they be
somewhere around July.
They feel. Let me see if that is what they feel. Say bia on keka ne ho a. In fact, they have that right, as our law says, to go there and tell him to speed up whatever he's doing. Umufu say ache. And so long as a year or more, your friends saying individual rights to go on demonstration and ask for certain things, they can go ahead and do it. Because you see, NDC, I can say they haven't done any corruption deal with the Airbus. So this is the time he has to exonerate himself. So now 1 year. And to me, for me, can make the black rasta can be made in the dream. So mama yan twishem near who you crow. It is a 1 year, I'll be on the 1 year.
But the office of the special prosecutor has taken up that matter. And as you mentioned, Enshishemu etimre. Ansa no watimi ehunu no kre ai wo mu anase adansidia obetimi dia akwa ya sen mu ayedi wasene bia no echi nti adenti ene ye nyae office of the special prosecutor no mu nyoma adwuma
oh na se wofa onu pe na onye adwuma na nse wuti ha ana MPs omunim se Musemon Bank of Ghana governor sa oma parliament untumi nka se oma na nka question bia mpese mututuma ne bia matoto asa na mu di demonstration echi mu koye kra ma ne kan se obi kra mra meje nkrata no kra famre na mu se wan fa respect ama mu hwehwe no mu hwehwe no na atoto bo abom ana mu hwehwe no anu ayede pese odi ade brem se na me ngina me iri na beje omi kun na beje still ebe ka mensa ba o se ti se mi ami begina bra na mu ye meeting nto mbe jana mu tutu ntesi ngun so ana mu tutu bo mmo no ana mu nye den se de man na ebe kwa koka nensa mu se de be yenti ase to the extent say nipa na obegin kra mu so a watchman obi so a security man mu didi na tem NDC for patch say nipa no ponye security no a watchman kra nso onye nipa and on dey respecting no so no so ye ni juma why not because ejuma ye ntumi first obi a director ejuma na didi so enti no mu kokko gina ho koye sa koyi ye de mu pe bia anti se wenum sha adwen kire o mu sa na so mu ko a democracy there also be practice that's how it is so you have to embrace it
Injano
hwan
Inja ye fixing the country for
and I saw my for right channel
okay
anti
edin sunsun so bi baba
oh it depends say
because already they've written a petition to the office of the special prosecutor
mu say che ba nim say Bank of Ghana no prior to call hokoye we did na we engage media houses mama about na beta akasa ma na cheche enoma bebre mu still the cheche mu ni no so mu tia so mpo no animu ehu so that is human nature and me for me senka omoye ni sa na yehu no kura wo man ka be boa yina and say no kura wo mu say ne brother no one say comedian no so bi koye ba ko ebe dupu country no say no kura yina ebehu enye no kura so ebehu na bebia pomane dan
is it that munje and enyawo is it that omunje eye the office of the special prosecutor and as a special prosecutor nankasa mu eni say obetimi aye adwuma so ewo airbus nsensem no ho ana
oh you see me from not really because you see obetimi ni wonkora atena omu hia bibia fi ho omufu say ya kan ye mfama ntene ye ambushi daddy na by force ye nje ya de enu nche say wo mu nji ni say obetumi ayo ba omufu say a little push ni be ma wakeka wo maybe that is what
nti omu pusu no omu pusu ni keke habina je
ba ayo omu pusu ni ka omu pusu na say bia bibi be free mu ba omu piano
say enye no no asem nko a wo ye hu adwuma ye ma me sisi la the pass me dan mo ye hu adwuma illegal small scale mine hu sensem dan mo ye hu adwuma so there are a lot of issues that dan mo ye hu adwuma and obviously
so
they have been no
good which one are you interested in that is the thing deɛ me feel sɛ me interested me boaboa nkurɔfoɔ no pressure group na ɛkɔ maybe the others no some group no ɔmo kɔ we what they are interested in the ɔmo pursue maybe the others no they say a man is so yɛn nso yɛdɔ so so whichever one also we are interested in you have to push hard so na bɛyɛ a wobɛte biribi a ɛwɔ mu na yɛakɔ yɛn.
Suleiman Akwenu Busam says, if of all the problems this country is facing, the only topic Sifa knows about is to focus on Owusu Bempa this afternoon. Just unfortunately, Suleiman Akwenu, when we talked about the other matter, I know the one can't share. But when we started talking about the year Owusu Bempa, then you started having a problem with it. Good afternoon, going out to you, my brother. Game Boy G just say you promised to do better, and you're still taking us back. I said that's what. Then what was the reason for Ghanaians to vote out the National Democratic Congress government? That question goes to you.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Sifa. If Madam Gifty, saying that single individual has led Bank of Ghana to debt, what about billions of cedis that the BOG got lost under this government? Edward Gojisbeck, but you'll put your question again. This one is coming from a year positive change. Medina, positive change. Good afternoon, going out to you, brother. I say we were warned in 2016 that if President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo becomes the president of this great nation, we will learn a bitter lesson and we will fight for our second independence. And this prophecy has come to pass. It is very sad how President Akufo-Addo has rendered everybody very hopeless in this country. Positive change there, and also the baye no yanko na yanko na membisa I think that this question obeyi ano ma me ansa na yakọ break about wadaroma pacho ya no ma me na yanko break bra.
Okay, say almost say NDC was voted out ana yakofa NPP by nti adenti na ye kan den NDC was voted out because of various reasons. One reason you doom so they taught me teachers allowance untua nurses allowance unemployment ekosi say even graduate craft form unemployment association e wo kroma yeti kroma ye hu ye egu nkrofo bebre adwuma na your friend saying 3 months pay policy 3 months pay policy or the by na nkrofo bebre ni nje ho. Say who call transfer or transfer grant ye ntua teachers kwa for time or more a friend saying waiver and a crackers diba kroma my teachers be brain cars our toy on credit basis buy no betray mu na sa de nyina mu de be ye and ye mu free ho and to offer sa de into hospitals no mu see almost in the no mu see even Legon de no mu first phase no mu second and third phase MPP ne be ye Emma Nana do we second phase of commission, or we third phase of commission. And I mo buy see schools me say or could the to a black worker STEM was him. He was the first person me STEM one or a mouth service or can't keke. And so a duchum a be establish 11 STEM schools. Emma 9 is in operation are on operation. And once I'm na yeka, mo be can some na there no moon yet. Policy ben pan na NDC di ba ehun say omomba be kasa ke don be kan so okoto preko nkitin ni nkukọ nkitin abechicha menipa Ghanaians nyam no yepe senti no mututi ano
enya no yepe
kofo be starting Northern Development Project e wo Northern region ba no be sisadi saga diga de ekokosi sen ana mu di sika wo bunyina ofa enu nti ne atuti omo saglemedan no musi eso musi say friend say 10,000 houses no almost 1,000 perma contractors or whoever am this kind of man edi no am want to me wie na enu ntina ya tuti am bus no mo brandy ya no mu di hu sika obi to new bus se begu kroma your friend ko for bus mo buy a bus na to so na mo be penti hu agi sika enu ntina ya tuti am and so obi so akọ brandy bus o mo nkama mintie some headquarters no mu wi Ghana sika di kosi ye no ho asem na mo ka ye ba MPP headquarters de tia na te okura na nti do obehu wan say na hositi say to me we sika so ma san ka ye so ye see new headquarters and so there wo ho na ho and to obi a o invest in the youth or invest in human being. That is what we are supposed to do, because when we invest well in the human, one can never solve one problem. Because I go upon the Adam and Eve go friends say it didn't true no one read the animal wan kodo ama omo nyese omo tewa na ombehu na friends magically bibia do efu omo na omo do ye tilted land no enu aduane de. That is how it should be. We invest in the people. Na omo adwen ni ade na we train omo no omo dey solve omo problems. And that is what we do. Nyese akwara ni kosko say me kasa kwara me di kan ka kire. And to obi o invest in people say nipa na beto ama nyo obi a omo ankwara ko school keke. No be wi on be san be tinifi abesan be kun tia unemployment. Enu nti ne atutia omo. Ene kan ne 24. Wonim say senkanya NDC a na menim say ensuo to a kan ne asiso. Me say NPP ba ya yinya constant electricity. Ensuo to me to na kan ne asiso. Na me say then NPP time dey so to na kan wo fa we kan no na kan ensuo mu na ya na kan ne akọ.
Oh Mary, how the ensuo mu na ya omudum like.
Me pa anya MPP pa anka wo fa
ensuo mu na na say ensuo mu na ya no modum like I tell you okra mtimi dam kra ma de ensuo ni to still na light in my
okay but me mommy dear baby am be wo but ano ensuo to kra na kan yes ntimi bisa mo say in fact me nya MPP anka me say ensuo to kan yes
98.9
anti wo fa sa nyoma nti ne atuti a mo nti say opeso hu reason why a atuti and this na maka no e mama ko gina o ka kire o mo say se teacher training allowance nti ana mo beto abanetia ya muntu ntia ye time e bisa mama say youth unemployed youth ni ko demonstration asembe no kwanyom so ne eyi youth nipa no ejuma o youth fine that asem no be kan po mi refi ni o se o mu nkonko sesa mo no mu kekambom no mu nkodo na mama si ono onye magician and we create jobs anyway we go share magic tricks. They say ono be kan unemployment asema say obe create just say odani magician see wa we nam nyina ma na kadompe ni nyina accounting ye tutia why and obi so kan about say Bank of Ghana millions of we nipa ba kwa say na ye say atuesi say binum kan na ono aka na no atum ye ono anase Bank of Ghana na all kan say can you mention one person's name and say nipa ye diska ko gu na account him to say atuesi ndie ana here say no ka because abani here sika na e wo sika why it is scanning go na there here o man dey solve o man problem ntin kan o man en collapse
but say we are country of rules, we are country of laws nti the embra no ahye no na say Bank of Ghana it is one amebo
nti no say woni akura wo fie na say memfa wonsa nkan we na bia insuo ana eja ehyi wo fie o na so omde omusa akoka na dum jana wo be fie adwuma beba no na eja hye fie ni nyina because om say daddy si me emfa nsanka wo fa eno ye esa de na enye logic because bibi say na bibi wo ha wo de be ni ya and nti na pesika go nti bibi say ni pewu ya de say scan be jom ka me nya covid ko da reach hospital me down for 3 weeks because I'm say oxygen in no na mo de ma me o de me fan say forget about the drone oxygen for 3 weeks ka me metu ya and oxygen nso ni nyina ye kra they should stop that. If you know one single person we sika to say we pinpoint at twist pinpoint no so yenche no na munja sansem bebre na moka obi so say your friend say no MPP government ama nipa hopeless e bia you feel hopeless na obi ama wonye hopeless why should you be hopeless it's a me two as feel say teacher man me
happy 98.9
na me person me sit down person me talk and person me lead some life obi wa teacher djuma na nisika na idea man kitkete no na odi o na o she no corner we any den onye hwenka ho because of who said that is sufficient for him obi so feel say o person lead some lifestyle bi obi me aka say okay me we aka me konkro fi akokira de na brochire kura ofa e wan esi sika o kura nkrofo ye djuma miensa ne nnan
na how bet me djuma miensa ne nnan
why not it depends on the djuma but na dem nkrofo anko brochire anko ka taxis na say binum ye djuma mo omo boat ni uber omoka any yango amuka. But me, sometimes I wonder what you say.
98.9.
They say any communicating in English. And to offer by an hour in the Casano, so Nipano, you'll be or some education background. But they be your age, my business, so me age man, I'm a sign account. There no crime, mommy, more income.
My young come on the NPP's presidential primaries because on the 4th of November 2023. Why now Ana SSC?
That's a mood. 98.9.
But for me, it's like, why are we voting for a flag bearer? But you're adding Tina, you call you flag bearer. There should be some reasons why we are selecting a particular flag bearer. And yes, I will select a flag bearer. You know that. Some of the reasons may be that, send pay or charisma. You didn't call elections because it's all about winning the elections.
Yeah.
You didn't call you be winning. Send pay, what be a dream be and the dream who dance. And the Ghanaians bet me a share a dear why you at the Atuaban. Oh, send pay. Or you'll be a Ghanaian Sajina to Mupa and see you're no corner to a banana manner. Yen so you bet me not a my pie and yabetuaso. So who is that person? So for me share say I can't bear 3 weeks. Me will vote. As a Miss Mituaba. And see me share more their grassroots, no, because the grassroots in his supporter of food say. And no nebema win because who could be a grassroots in support here. The same because Ghana has an etuaba. Ye about with emotions and sentiments. Says any pay why my dear man be intimate to it and yes an etuaba. Majority of me come majority make a section of the people, that's how they vote. So we who hear me and people from who hear me to grab an that kind of thing. And you know, we share grassroots in any campaign near the kwa. Na se won se we na etuma na obenya support ma etumi continue our good works e ho na esumetuma baako.
What do you make of a case here? Some senior members of the party make on a possible comeback of Uriah I think. Say majority leader, member of parliament for Swan constituency in Kumasi. Uriah say chairman Sabons.
Okay.
Or say I was a party in for no etwana money ya. No one per coin bia so I'm betting me actually Uriah and never back into the party. The chairman for the presidential primaries committee, Professor Mike Eronokwe.
Okay.
But also the above Tuja say I was a part in a bon humoding to an ammonia muya.
Yes.
No more to Uriah and Kojuchamatin. A bar a party. Is it because you are fearful? So there is a possibility. Say he can pull some strings. A bit me to Chinia maybe a bit miama a year in Kugu Abama NPP. And I'm say any more I was handling about party. Obi was in Arjunipi. Say one the party in any yebium, Tintun time, when we jai. Then Tina Tintinatia, a bit mutre, so some sanctioned about party mobile.
Oh, you see, say we shall Bible mukra, say, 9,000. Na ba ko cry here. Fimo to me 900. Now the Mika call back on the number. Why is it so? Because you see, majority of people and our numbers, it gives you some kind of strength. You know, I will come here say, ye won't crophobia or more staunch members of the party. When then cry film. And this is for more than MP force woman. And you go floating voters. Since the floating voters no decide whether yentuma we are na yentuma. And that doesn't mean say we staunch members na bia mukuta 43 and 43%. No person be few na bia 1% kura few mo enya wo de. And they say we two anamo na kokko frɛ sa percent na e free mo no. Kwan bia obefa so a wo ne be kasa. A obeba back. And that is the right thing to do. And we yes so a eboa public perception. Because
is it not too late?
No, it's better late than never. What I say? Better late than never. And so some cock of friend now are ma. Ebia other sympathizers come within the chimber say, oh, in Penifu be power chewa also unko de ko. But man ko cradia, it's bad. And the same be two and a man corny there. That's the good move. As moko. And so money can na so babaka. Fine. Omoni kana wa ma. No be so ye two and a mom be sren. Say omra back no na wa ma. But they should do it. They own to me grown sa kwase unko. Because so no ne yire ne ma vote pempo no dey background. It's significant. We can't allow that to go. Because vote makuma ye kanya itumi ko e bebre no.